Coming up on today's show, Raffi Torres suspended indefinitely for his hit on Marian Hossa in last night's game against the Chicago Blackhawks. But before we get to that, our show today is sponsored by AsianWomenPlanet.com. Are you searching for a beautiful and lonely Filipino woman? Are you looking for new dates, online communication, or even marriage? On this site, you can get personally acquainted with an Asian bride, and it's all free. 24/7 online dating and free membership. Simple and free registration. Thousands of Filipino girls from all over looking for men from abroad. Anonymous and safe communication systems. Permanent access to all profiles in our database. Unrestricted access to users' photos. 24/7 online chat with Asian women, and access to video files. Join now for free. AsianWomenPlanet.com. We'd like to thank AsianWomenPlanet.com for their sponsorship of today's episode. Phoenix Coyotes forward Raffi Torres was suspended indefinitely today for a hit that knocked Chicago's Marian Hossa out of Game 3 in the team's opening round playoff series. Torres now faces a Friday hearing with NHL officials in New York. The hearing was planned for today but was deterred at the request of the player and the NHL Players Association. So expect Torres to receive a bigger suspension than you think. Torres is a repeat offender of this rule. Hossa was carried off the ice on a stretcher in the first period Tuesday night after Torres hit him with his shoulder and drove him to the ice. He was briefly hospitalized. The team has not said if Hossa, who led the Blackhawks with 77 points this season, will return. Phoenix now leads the series 2-1 with Game 4 in Chicago tomorrow night. Torres, who had run into the Blackhawks previously while with Vancouver, wasn't penalized for the play. Last season in Game 3 of the first-round series, Torres delivered a hard hit to Brent Seabrook. Quote, "It's tough, you saw the hit," said Chicago's Patrick Kane. "It's just tough, you don't get a power play out of it. Hossa is a big part of our team, so someone's going to have to step up to fill the void." Hossa was near the boards at center ice and had just turned and passed the puck when Torres leapt his skates and delivered the nasty hit. Hossa was down for about 5 to 6 minutes after medical personnel rushed to his side. The United Center crowd fell silent while they assessed the veteran player before they were delivering massive boos as the play was stopped. Blackhawks said Hossa was expected to recover completely without disclosing details of the possible injuries or problems that he may have. Quote, "After initial evaluation on the ice, Hossa was taken by ambulance to the hospital for further testing, which yielded encouraging results," said team physician Dr. Michael Terry. "He has been released from the hospital, and we are monitoring him closely at home." Blackhawks coach Joel Quenneville was unhappy that Torres was not penalized. Quote, "It was a brutal hit. I saw exactly what happened. It was right in front of me. How 4 guys missed it was hard. The refereeing tonight was a disgrace." Seconds after the hit, Chicago's Brendan Bollig was given a 10-minute misconduct for roughing. Quote, "Of course we're angry. It's a natural reaction for anybody." Chicago captain, that was Jonathan Taus. Quote, "Everyone loved Hoss, respects him and loves him as a teammate. We wanted to win that game for him tonight, but we came up short. We've got to focus on getting the next one for him." Asked if he was concerned about coming off his skates to make the hit, Torres said, quote, "I'm not going to answer that. I felt like it was a hockey play. I was just trying to finish my hit out right there." The series has been rugged so far. Chicago forward Andrew Shaw was suspended for 3 games Tuesday after he ran into Phoenix goalie Mike Smith in Game 2. Smith was playing the puck behind the net when Shaw skated in and caught the goalie in the head with a shoulder, knocking him to the ice. Shaw was ejected, but Smith got up after 5 minutes and stayed in the game. He was in net for Tuesday night's overtime victory. NHL discipline man Brendan Shanahan, former Detroit Red Wing, a New York Ranger, and New Jersey Devil, I believe he played for the Rangers. He said Shaw's contact with Smith wasn't incidental and that the rookie didn't make a reasonable effort to avoid Smith. "It is a forceful blow delivered by Shaw's shoulder to Smith's chin," unquote, from Shanahan. "This is not a case of a skater and goaltender colliding while pursuing a loose puck. Shaw skated a considerable distance and hits the head of the stationary goaltender who has possession of the puck. Shaw will be eligible to return for Game 6 if the series goes that far." So first off, I got to give an apology to the Chicago Blackhawks fans. Marian Hossa is a great guy, great player. Torres, that whole incident was probably avoidable, but then again, as a professional, it is kind of hard to stop that quickly. But I still think that, to hit him, that hard, especially, when he's not really that close to the puck was a little bit ridiculous. But, yeah. Coyotes now lead the series coming into the next game tomorrow night. And, Chicago fans, I feel your pain. It sucks. But, that's the way the game is sometimes. And, being a hockey player myself, I know how it feels to be hit in the head. Not a good feeling. definitely not a good feeling. But hopefully Hossa gets back up, plays again, and we see him back on the rink. And we certainly don't want to see him out for a long period of time. But anyway, that Torres suspended. Hearing coming up in a couple of days. We'll see what they do. Torres, of course, repeat offender of this headshot type of thing. So we'll see. Good luck to him, because I don't think he's going to get out of there very clean.